Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing our Russia Redo campaign on Deity Difficulty. And we are 3 turns away from the modern era, and really hoping we can get a heroic age. We're 5 points away from a heroic age, but we have a lot of potential things here to get some points, so we're hoping it's enough. Especially if we can get this wonder 2 turns from now. That'll make a big difference both for the heroic age as well as obviously the wonder itself will just be a good one to have. Wish we had a place to put a coal mine, but we don't. Emergency targeting the Genghis Khan has failed. Genghis Khan has been rewarded. We successfully stole some tech. Steel. Nice. We stole steel. Sorry. It was there, okay? It was kind of funny. Oh boy. You need housing, sir. We're about to be able to get sewers, which would help, but I think you're going to have a neighborhood. Alright, you're waiting. You're waiting. Waiting. You could grab this, and we want you to, but we're going to wait. Again, trying to min-max as much as possible. Sources gained, all the things are good. I guess we will remove the governor. That's a pretty big one. But I think we'll try and steal tech again. Still need the boost for flight, though. Because we're going to be able to get boost for flight ourselves, aren't we? If we get the wonder. In that case, let's... I'm going to have you do neutralize governor. I know how annoying that can be. 2 turns. Alright, here goes nothing. We get this wonder. That will really make a big difference. This zoo's going to be really nice too. It's going to get us a lot of amenities over here.
Bolshoi Ballet is a universe of the imagination, a place of magic and enchantments, beauty and romance. Its many worlds vibrate with graceful dances, glorious music, and sumptuous costumes. Very cool.
That's going to get us 2 randomly chosen free civics when completed. Which, actually, that's not the one I was thinking of, but still, that's pretty good.
You're uninformed. If you read the newspapers.
Anything we want to swap to? Not yet. Not yet. We're going to look at swapping stuff here in a moment once we get to a certain spot. Allows us to build national parks. There's a boost of flight. 3 points there, and we are definitely in a heroic age. We don't have to hit anything else right now. So all those things we were saving were fine, were acceptable. And actually, this one did finish in time. What we will do, though, is... I guess it doesn't matter if we finish this one or not, because the extra point we're getting for completing things is only because of the Dark Age we're in anyway. So... it doesn't matter about that one. Choose production. Perfect. I would like to get the military academy out for many reasons. So let's go ahead and knock that one out. Obviously, the stock exchange is also really, really good. Still need a spy. We still need archaeologists. We still need all the things. I'm going to go ahead and grab you real quick. Build 3 stock exchanges. I'm surprised we don't have 3. We'll grab ideology, though. There's nothing to boost that anyway. Guess we got one there. We got one. Oh, we don't have the one here yet. That's what it is. Which we should, honestly. That's a really good one to have. 3 food here. You need to get 13 for us to get the entertainment complex that we want. So you're very, very close to that. Let's go ahead and spend 2 turns getting a monument just because, you know, it's something that will only take 2 turns. I will have you do the spy. because we do still want to get that out. Your housing is so bad. Guess we'll get you a neighborhood. It's not an amazing neighborhood, but I think it will be fine. It's going to help us out a lot. Yeah, it'll be fine. Governor title. All right, let's go ahead and promote you to the last thing that we wanted anyway. To lock in, not that one. Lock in Buenos Aires, because that's a huge one. That's a big one for us, and will really help us out with a lot of amenities and things. We still have 5 envoys actually, so bump you up to get the university one. 3 envoys left. I guess we'll put 2 there to get the amphitheater boost and get a little bit of culture. I think that'll work actually. Yeah, that looks good. All right, you may or may not be needed, so we're going to hold off. Let's get into our heroic age before we do anything else to get as many points as we can from that. Which we did go over a bit, but I wanted to play it safe. We didn't know if we were going to get the wonder or not. And it's all good. It's all fine. Pretty happy with the way things worked out, actually. And there's our heroic age. Okay. I like Bodyguard of Lies. I think Wish You Were Here could be useful. 100% XP for, earned for all air units. Gets a whole bunch of boosts, which I think is more important than 2 arms. Let's get all those tech boosts. I guess it only gives 2 tech boosts. Well, still. 2 tech boosts is still pretty solid. You need to get some housing. So we're going to go ahead and pop the neighborhood over here that we were planning. Fill policy slot. Okay, yep, get rid of our Dark Age. So now let's redo our policies, I think. How bad are our cities as far as amenities? Everybody's ecstatic. Never mind. We're very happy. In that case, we can probably swap off some things. I'm going to leave the professional army just for a little bit, because we can go ahead and spend some money to upgrade everything as much as we can. Swap you off. I still really like this one for the production. I still think this one could be useful. I mean, obviously, Machiavellianism is good as well. I mean, obviously, Merchant Confederation could be very useful as well, considering that we have a whole bunch of envoys right now. +1 housing per level of walls. Not as big of a deal. Not as exciting, I should say. Maybe put free market back in. And this right here would be worth 40 gold by itself. Culture. Culture could be useful. You know, I think I'm going to drop this one off. It is good production and stuff, but it's not as critical as it was. I think I'm going to slot in Merchant. Get some gold from that. I think just going all crazy gold is going to be a pretty good idea overall. Because we can buy a lot of things. Alright. So now what do we want to do? We're not as critical to like rush things as we were earlier. But I do want to get some points. So, starting off with some points. Get our first army. There's a point there. Because I would like to make sure we get a golden age, which is 31 points away. Not going to be easy. Especially without a way to boost things. So, there's that. Obviously, we're going to get our unit here shortly. I want you to upgrade to a submarine. I want you to go up to infantry. You can be infantry as well. That's pretty good. You cannot until we got coal. So we can trade for coal, I suppose. Alright, one thing I will do is I'm going to go ahead and move you up to this niter. To finally hook that up. I'm actually going to put you over here to mine this thing up. You're going to go ahead and excavate that. Which also gets us a point, right? Yep. Oh boy. I don't know that I need to rush to chop anything just yet. I think I'd rather wait to see if we need it for anything specific. Could turn them into lumber mills, but I don't know if that's as critical either. Are either of them on hills? No. None of them on hills. Honestly, maybe they should be lumber mills. There's actually the +1 production from lumber mills right there, which would make these, what, 2, 3 tiles? 5 total yield? It's not terrible. Let's come down here to this one then. We'll hook that one up. At least need to get 18 points to get out of this Dark Age. We definitely don't want to hit the last one with a Dark Age. That would be really sad. We kind of need to figure out what we're going to do now. I mean, we've built up a huge foundation of things. So now what are we going to do to close out this game? Could actually push for a science victory, of all things. Probably would get a science victory before we got a culture victory at this point. Man, Gorgo's got a lot of... Wow. That is a lot of tourism. Honestly, the only way we'd win a culture victory at this point would be to take her out. Which could be doable. We could do that. Okay, flight is mostly boosted. Alright, monument's completed. We do want to go ahead and get to the extra zone thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was right here, right? Yes. That would hit all those. No, wait, we needed you to get hit by something, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's not a way to do that. Right there would be the only way to do that. Yep, right there on that woods. Okay, so we need to chop that. We need to get rid of the antiquity site and chop that to be able to pop the entertainment complex there and get all the cities that we need. So, on that note, we're at least at the population we needed. So, then we can swap to something else for now. Kind of tempted to get a builder out. I'm going to get the Cossack out and just hard produce it. Why not? It's going to take us some time to get up there anyway. Trader. Alright, done with production needs for the moment. Let's go and go back to whatever's going to give us the most gold. Again, most gold. We'll go ahead and repeat that route. That's a really good gold. You did get rid of that, so you're going to come up here to get rid of that one. I'm going to go ahead and put the lumber mill. Why not? Eight turns on your shipyard. That's going to be a big chunk of production as well. Got 2 turns on a seaport. Great people. Any great people we want to pick up? Probably a couple, actually. We're not that far off from getting us a great merchant here, which would be kind of nice to finally get one. That great engineer is pretty good too. I mean, I like all of these things. We can get this one with gold. But we are currently on track to get it anyway. This one we will lose if we don't do something. But we can get it here in 2 turns with gold if we want to. And still save our faith to maybe squeeze this one out. So let's hold off for now. I don't think I need your pearls because I think I'm getting it from somebody else, right? Give me your olives. I don't know if I'm getting olives or not. But I think I'm getting pearls from you. Or at least I should be. Olives from him. Pearls from... Just can't pay bonuses. Yeah, so we're getting pearls already.
For once you have tasted flight.
There's flight. Start getting our airplanes. That'll get us some points. Combustion. It's only 1 turn away. Wow. We still need 2 neighborhoods, which we're actually going to get. So that one will get boosted soon enough. I guess we're going to go ahead and drop a mine here. It's going to be a really pretty solid mine, actually. Go ahead and drop a mine here. Actually makes that one pretty good. 3 turns on that. That's fine. Let's check our great works. See anything we need to swap around? I don't think so. The only thing that we got that's going to be themed is this archaeological museum down here. Speaking of faith, we could get us a naturalist here soon. Alright, so we're still we're still on track to get the musician, so that's fine. We are further back for the artist now. So I guess somebody bought their way up to that one. We're still potentially on track to get this one, though. And are we still ecstatic everywhere? Not quite. So getting another resource would be really good. Okay, you're going to grab that. We'll grab barbarians this time, I guess. And now we can chop that if we need to make room. Which will probably be exactly what you do, even though I can still hook that up. I'm going to chop that here in a moment. Another artifact that gets us another point. It's going to be really hard to get a late game golden age, though.
The cars haven't advanced that much since we were kids. When you boil it down, it's still...
Alright, that's done. Start working on radio a little bit. Once we get sanitation, we can grab that. Seaport is completed. Grab the Eiffel Tower. All tiles in your civilization gain 2 appeal. That's a pretty big deal. Housing is okay for the moment. It's not great, but it's okay for the moment. I actually kind of am digging the idea of an aerodrome. Oh, I can't put it way up there. I was hoping I could put it way up there. We'll stick it over here. Why not? Let's get us an aerodrome out. I think that would get us some points. Alright, we need one more artifact. One there. She might not be too happy with me if I grab that one, but we'll see what happens. We can apologize. Oh, it's one of ours as well. Peter. Okay. You have 2 builds left. Getting in the mine here would be actually kind of nice to help this thing out even more. Alright, let's check this situation. 2880. Would beat Arabia to that. Unless he gets it this next turn, which is very likely. We might be able to get it next turn with some points, and then Faith, I don't know, it's going to be tight. We should get this one next turn, right? Nope, 2 more turns. So that one's going to be a little bit closer. Unless somebody steals it from us, which Greece could. Everything's upgraded as much as it can be right now. I have a lot of gold. Let's cycle through our cities and see what we can buy. And what we want people to be working on. Alright, you still have some growth available. So let's focus on growth for now. You have growth available, so you're focusing on growth. You do not, so you're focusing on production. You do not, so let's focus you on production. You do not, production. You do not, production. Well, apparently 13 turns to a loss. Maybe it'll rebalance itself in a moment. Or maybe I just need to do that, so never mind. Which is probably the same as default. Let's get you grow a little bit more. You're going to grow in 2 turns anyway, which will then slow you back down again. And you obviously need to be on production. I think that's fine. And then, as far as buying stuff. I could buy the stock exchange, which would be pretty nice. Art museums, those could be useful. Monument, I mean, at this point, really. Amphitheater, I don't think any of these are super critical just yet. You're almost done with the shipyard, so we're definitely not going to do that. The shrine could be nice because we do want a little bit of extra faith right now. In fact, we're going to do that, that, and then this. So get a little bit of faith coming in. Monument and Seaport, not as big of a deal. Novgorod, Monument and Seaport, again, not as big of a deal. Literally nothing. I mean, except for units and things. Food market, I don't think I want that. I think I want to go for the other one that gives me some amenities. I think we'll go ahead and grab the stock exchange. Why not? It's going to get us a big chunk of money. Kind of pay for itself in the long run. Yep, I'm okay with that. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. And when we come back, yeah, I don't know. We're just keep pushing. Keep pushing towards this late game and see what we can do. We're literally right now halfway through the game, which is kind of funny. We're actually about to flip the city, which is also kind of funny. It may be time to start gearing up some military and kind of going crazy with the game right now. The only way we're going to win a tourism victory, a culture victory, is if we go after this guy. Or chick, I guess I should say. Miss Gorgo over here, which is not impossible. We would need some battleships and things like that. So that's an idea. It's an idea to go after Gorgo. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.